It's a camel. Never had paint before that smells so bad. I already had a little sneak peek. I really think there's something horribly wrong with this paint. It looks good though. I think it is going to be fine. Do we need to talk about this beautiful chair and about a very interesting lamp that you can see behind me and about this beautiful tiniest little painting I have ever seen? I have no idea what happened, but this tiny little painting is the most beautiful, cutest thing I have ever seen. I had a week of amazing bargains. I still cannot believe all the things that I dragged home for almost nothing at all. And I just have so many things to show you. But I have also a lot of things to do. I am dying to show you everything. Not only the frames, but a lot of other things that I collected at flea markets, thrift stores, on marketplace. I have been in quite a few places over the last week. My collection of frames and art to go in it has grown quite a bit. It has grown so much that I decided to divide it. I have a collection on this side of the room with frames that are a little bit more dark and a little bit more moody. And on the other side of the room I have frames that are more light, more of a creamy, neutral color. And I guess I am going to create 2 gallery walls instead of 1. I think you can never have enough art in your space. And all of the things that I have gathered over the last week are things that I think are so beautiful. Right now I'm also waiting for the mailman to arrive with something I ordered. I do not know what. I ordered so many things that I cannot even keep track anymore. So hopefully we can do a little unboxing. It is also going to be a surprise for me. I even found something outside in the trash on the sidewalk. Something that I really needed. Something that I brought home. Something that I'm also going to show you. But before I am going to do all of those things, I need to start painting because I have been procrastinating a little bit. And that needs to be over because I need to hang some things on my wall because I cannot have a gallery wall without having things on the wall. So I guess I'm going to start on this side of the room, the side of the room where I have my very big shelf. I am going to create a blank canvas and then I'm going to hang myself some art. Oh! Oh! Yay! Can we wait for this? No! We can't! I want to see what's in it. This is definitely a little painting. I'm just wondering which one. And it would not surprise me if this is the print that I ordered for the very big antique frame that I restored in the last week's video. So I think I'm going to open this one first because I already know what's in it. The other one is a little surprise. Surprise, surprise! Oh, this is so much fun. Oh, it is not the print. It is something else that I needed for a different frame. This was the most expensive thing that I bought this week, which is weird because it is just a white piece of paper with a very big hole in it. But ordering custom sized passepartouts apparently is very expensive. But I am happy that it is here because it means that another little something that I have is something that I can put in a frame. Except for the fact that a few days ago I accidentally stepped on the glass and I broke it. So I need to go out, I need to get myself a new piece of glass and then I can use this. Definitely not as exciting as the print, but a very necessary thing if I want to get my gallery wall that I want over there up and running. So happy that it is here, hoping that it will fit. Then this interesting little package. It came with a very cute little heart, so it must be something very nice, right? I am enjoying sitting in this chair so much. I think this is going to be my favorite spot. The spot that I'm going to use to show you all kinds of beautiful things over the next few coming weeks. Ooh. This is a little painting that I ordered, not for this room, but for my plant room. I went a little bit crazy on the gallery wall idea. I love gallery walls so much that I decided I also need one in my plant room. But I want this gallery wall in my plant room to be totally different than what I am doing over here. So lots of color. It is going to be completely over the top. And I'm going to show this to you right now. I want to, but I'm not going to because I have a little collection going on over there and I want to make a video about it. This is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Okay, ready to paint. Everything is empty. There are two things that I want to do right now. I want to paint this wall. Everything could use a coat of paint, but I just want to focus on this wall right now because I want to hang my art. Everything else can wait. And I also need to remove this horrible rust stain that I have on this shelf. You cannot just paint over rust stains, water stains on your walls. Pen and pencil are also horrible things to paint over because they will keep poking through your paint over and over again. Doesn't matter how many layers of paint you put on it, it is just a disaster. I actually bought something for this, some sort of a stain isolation medium that I was planning to use. I cannot find it anywhere. I think I actually left it at Rogier's place. Very smart. I do have something that I think I can use, but before I'm going to do that, I want to try sanding. If I can remove all of this stain just by sanding, I do not have to use anything. So I'm going to start with sanding this shelf. After that I'm going to paint the wall. Probably it would be very smart to drill all of the holes first, but I'm not a very smart person today. And I think it is very satisfying to drill in a freshly painted wall. When you use a sanding machine like this, the sanding paper comes with holes and you need to make sure that those holes are placed directly on the holes that are in your sanding machine. If you have sanding paper that doesn't fit the holes in your sanding machine, you can actually ruin your sanding machine. So, very important if you love your sanding machine, that is. I do think that this is going to work it is going to take me a little while. I managed to remove almost all of it. You can still see it a little bit, so I guess we will find out if this is going to work. Otherwise, I do have a little trick up my sleeve that I can use. I also have some little areas over here and also over here where the paint completely came off. No more procrastinating on this. So this is going to be interesting, watching me paint a white wall with white paint. This definitely needs a little bit of a stir. Because I always find my paint for free outside in the trash. Painting my walls, it doesn't cost me anything. Just a little bit of time and a little bit of energy, which is great. And this paint, it smells horrible. I think it is very old. I don't know what happened to it. It smells, oh, it smells, I do not have words for it. I think there's something wrong with this paint, but it is white and I'm going to put it on my wall because right now this is the only paint I have. I did not smell this when I found it. Never had paint before that smells so bad. But I guess if you get it for free, you cannot complain about it. Oh, oh. It looks good though. I think it is going to be fine. Oh, this is bad. You know what it smells like? It smells like rotten eggs. That's the only way to describe it. I really think there's something horribly wrong with this paint. Thank the Lord that I have incense sticks and essential oils that I can burn when I'm finished with painting this wall. My trusty old ladder that I also found in the trash for free. I love this thing so much that I do not even use my very heavy construction ladder anymore. My construction ladder you can unfold and then you can go 4 meters high. So sometimes it is very useful, but for things like this, I just use this beautiful, old, lovely ladder. Next week I am also definitely going to remove this horrible light and I'm going to DIY myself a new one. I am not someone who is very set in certain ways. I am also not someone who likes structure all that much. But when it comes to painting, I do have a certain way and I also like to have structure. So that's interesting. I actually learned how to paint when I was very young, when I was 16, from a very good painter. Forgot all about my roller. I actually clean my rollers out with water after I use them. Even when you buy a very cheap one, you can keep using them over and over again for a very long time when you do that. So that's a little painting hack trick. Anyway, I learned how to paint from this amazing painter, and after more than 20 years I still paint exactly in the way that he showed me to paint, because it just works. When I paint a wall, I always do it in stages. You paint a little bit of the ceiling and the side, you fill it in, and then you move to the next piece of wall and you overlap a little bit. And this is just a very nice way of painting your walls. You always paint up and down. There's no need to do all kinds of crazy moves. This is not going to make your wall look better at all. Also when you go up, you overlap a little bit with the part that you already did before. And yeah, that's how I paint my walls. And when I watch YouTube videos about people painting, usually they start in the middle of a wall, which always makes me laugh. So I guess when it comes to painting, I am very set in my ways, which is totally not me. I really hope that when this paint is dry, the smell will also go away. Oh, it is so bad. Never had that before. Never had such a smelly paint before. I do not even understand how you get paint to smell like this. I do not have to paint the wall underneath this shelf because I painted this with water-based paint that you use for wood. And because I did that, you can actually clean it, you can wash it, and it stays very nice and white. Let's quickly put the lid on this very smelly bucket of paint. Oh. Oh. So I am just rinsing this roller until the water is completely clear, and then I can put it away and I can let it dry until the next paint job. Because I do have a few areas on the shelf without any paint on it, I am going to use a primer first. I am going to let this dry. After that I will give it probably 2 coats of finishing paint. And I will see you guys when I am ready to hang some art on this beautiful white, very smelly wall of mine. I am hiding something behind my back. My wall is not smelly anymore, it's dry. And I received a little bit more mail this morning. I already had a little sneak peek. This was something that I also ordered for my plant room, but when I saw it, I thought this is so perfect for this wall. Of course, when this arrived, I drifted away to the thrift store again to go looking for a frame, and I found one. It came without glass, which is totally fine because oil paintings usually are not kept behind glass. You can see that this frame is a little bit big for this painting, so I ordered another passe-partout to go around it. So I do have to wait until it arrives before I can put this in the frame, which is making me feel very sad because I want to hang this on the wall. And I want to hang this on the wall right now. But I have to practice my patience, which is not my strong side. Something. When I go to a thrift store, I always keep my eyes open for something that Rogier might like, because there's nothing more fun than do some shopping for somebody else. And I actually found two things for him when I went looking for a frame. And Rogier absolutely loves Moroccan things. The first thing I found is this light. And I bought this for €4.50. I think this is so beautiful. It really has a Moroccan vibe, I think. And I showed Rogier a picture of this light and he absolutely loved it. He said, I want it, I want it, I want it. And I said, you are going to get it. So this light was a great find, I think. And something else I found, which is interesting. It's a camel. I actually think this is made by hand. Not completely sure if it is from Morocco though, but it could be, right? I think his little face is so funny. And it made me think about Rogier immediately. Rogier just has such an eclectic mix of all kinds of things in his farmhouse. And this is something that fits right in. I absolutely love shopping for things in thrift stores for Rogier because it means that I can expand my shopping horizon. I can buy all kinds of things that I would never buy for my own home, but things that I do like. Shopping for somebody with a completely different style is just a lot of fun. Anyway, I was just missing something over here, and when this arrived I just thought this is exactly what I needed for this wall. So I am so happy with this beautiful little treasure of mine. I ordered this in a very cute little online vintage shop. It is called Bij-Ma-Ria, which means at Maria's. The nice thing about this shop is that they do not only ship to the Netherlands, they also ship to all kinds of different countries. I will link the shop down below. I will also link the contact page down below, and if you scroll all the way down, there is a little bit of text in English telling you what to do if you want to ship something to a different country. This is not the only thing that I bought in this shop. I bought this beautiful candle holder, and this is very nice because you can also use it outside. And I think this is a very beautiful, interesting little piece of home decor. So it is a very nice little shop to check out if you love vintage or retro home decor for your home. Obviously. Besides this beautiful little addition to my gallery wall, I also ordered 3 postcards. This is one of them. They have very beautiful botanical drawings. The other ones I will show you in a different video because they will go on the other side of my room. Something I also found is this beautiful frame. I already had this drawing. It came in a very plain frame and also the glass was broken. When I saw this one, I thought it was very beautiful, so I decided to buy it, and I replaced the old frame with this one. I also found this beautiful frame over here. This came without an image in it. The image that it has right now actually came from a book. This is the book that I bought about a painter called Frans Hals. When I bought this, the thrift store was already closing, so I had no time to look into it. It was only €1.50 and I decided to buy it. I had nothing to lose except for €1.50. The inside of this book was very interesting because besides all the images that belonged in this book, it also came with all kinds of images that somebody collected and stored in this book. And 2 of those images were things that I actually really liked. So the lady in the frame is one of those images. The other one is on the other side of the room. And I am happy that I bought this book because it was a very interesting find. Sometimes it is very nice just to look for beautiful books in a thrift store if you have some frames that you like and you have no idea what to put in it. So this was another great find that I had. And this chair I bought on Marketplace and I paid 10 euros for it. This, I think, was the highlight of my week. I bought this chair of this lovely man and he actually had to remove his entire window to get this chair out of his house because his doorway was too small. 10 euros for a very beautiful old piece of furniture like this, I think, is an amazing bargain. And I am totally in love with this chair. This lamp I found at a flea market. It is Chinese, it is very old. As you can see, it is missing a lampshade. I am actually not planning to buy a lampshade for this lamp. What I want to do is I want to buy a very big, beautiful, decorative light bulb to go in here instead of this very sad little thing that I have in it right now. This is just in here temporarily. I just needed to see if this light actually works, and it does. I love the flowers on this lamp and the color that it has, and I think this is so pretty. It is such a beautiful lamp. And what I found in the trash is this chair. I was looking for a chair because I brought this very beautiful little table down. I had it upstairs for quite a while. Had no idea what to do with it, but now I know. And of course, I need to be able to sit at this beautiful little table. And I was looking for a chair on Marketplace. What I found was the chair over there. And then the same day I went out to the supermarket and I saw this. And this is just a very old school chair, and I am going to do nothing to it. I just love it the way it is. It is a little bit worn down. The only thing that I am going to do is put some new screws in it because they are missing. But besides that, I like this look. I want to keep it like this. I love it. And it is always so nice just to go out and to see things that you love for free and to bring it home and to use it with lots of love and happiness. There are still a few things that are not here yet. I need to pick up some glass that I ordered for some of my frames. I also need to pick up a very beautiful, very old painter's easel that I bought on Marketplace. I do not know what it is about this project, but I feel so inspired to start making some art of my own. For the next few coming weeks there are so many fun projects that I want to film. I have to create my second gallery wall. I have to decorate my big shelf. I have to decorate my new windowsill. And what else? My seating area. I've bought some beautiful things at a flea market for my seating area, and I have to paint this green wall that's in the middle of my living room. I am so over the green, and yeah, a lot of things to do for me over here. There are a lot of other things that I would love to show you in this video. I also would love to show you how the gallery wall looks all finished, but drilling all of these holes and hanging all of these paintings is going to take me a little while, and this video is already very long, so I decided to make it into a separate video. Next week you are going to see this wall completely finished. I'm very sorry that I did not manage to do it in this video. So for now, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and I really hope to see you next week. Bye!